Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet, Battle of the Atlantic, continued as Britain. We're in week 1 of November 1939. We have had some events, shall we say, happen in the previous episode. If you haven't watched that one yet, then I highly recommend that you do. You can feel free to watch the Battle of the Atlantic as a Germany series as well, which I've now completed. But anyway, week 1 of November 1939, how are we looking? Can I replace anything? Well, actually, I can, in a way. 7,500 renown. It's not brilliant, but what I can do with that is pick up 1 destroyer. And I think that's what I will do. Let's pick up 1 destroyer then. Oh wait, how are these looking? Oh no, they're not that good now. How about these for 5,000? No, only 4 torpedoes. Nope. Nope. Go and get yourself another A-class. Because those are... well, they're not the best, but they're just good overall. And we're going to be running out of A-class destroyers very soon, so we will move on to the B-class then. Right, I guess move these into here, and that way we've sort of got a force in the UK, and we have something in the western approaches as well. Let's send a destroyer up here to flush out the U-boats here. Nope, they've gone away, so let's send the active back. We have everything covered though. All the major convoy routes are covered. And I'm a bit surprised that there was a convoy here. Why would you not go in here, for example, instead? But, you know, whatever. Right, well, speaking of convoys, in the Canary Islands in week 1.5 of November 1939, in partially sunny weather, light cruiser Achilles and the destroyer Valorous are escorting a convoy of merchant ship C2 freighters and large freighters, and they've been picked up, intercepted by the German submarine U-64 in the afternoon. Of course, as always, the submarine gets the initiative. Right, well, let's see what we can make of this. Torpedoes away at one of the freighters, it would seem. Well, the Achilles was right there, so in a way I would say that they've let us off somewhat. Can we see where they are? No. Are we close enough that we can fire at them with torpedoes? I hope I don't break the game when I do this as well. Have I broken the game? I have. Right, that... this happens. This does happen. What's happened here is I've broken the game. I can't do anything now. I can't. I can't do anything. It's gone. I've lost all this all the control down here. So I am going to leave you just for a moment while I fix this up and restart the game. Yes, I know it's not ideal, but that's what happens when you try to do illegal stuff in the game. Eventually, what you try and do is so illegal, so outrageous that the game just implodes on you. But anyway, enough of me whittering on. I'll be back shortly. Right, I'm back in. Hopefully we don't have any more breaking the game glitches. We're back in week 1.5 of November 1939. Move the destroyer active back. Yep. In week 1.5 of November 1939, in the North Cape Spitsbergen area, Allied merchants were attacked by submarines. 39,130 tons of merchant shipping sunk. Not good, obviously, but not much we can do about it. Right, let's press on. In the western approaches, so it's a good thing we replaced these destroyers that were, well, ships, should we say, that were lost here last time. But anyway, western approaches, sunny weather, week 1.5 of November 1939. The destroyers Antelope and Codrington have been picked up by 4 enemy submarines in the afternoon: U-41, U-43, U-47 and U-50. The German subs, of course, as always, they have the initiative. Right, I'm hoping we're not going to get completely obliterated immediately. No action, no action. Torpedoes away from U-47. Ugh, that doesn't look nice. And torpedoes away from U-50. So we... yeah, this doesn't look good. I'm just going to... I'm just going to put that out there immediately. This is looking very bad, in fact. What do I do? What do I do? Well, I have to dodge these torpedoes first, so I'll go flank and hard port, and I hope that that does something good-ish. Right, I think we've cleared these, but then we've got more to clear after that. Any air support, perhaps? Oh, we do! Oh, it's just one, but nevertheless, it's important. Right, what we will do then is we will target one of the submarines that hasn't fired torpedoes yet. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because any submarine that fires its torpedoes is no longer really a threat. All it can ever do is fire one more torpedo at you at a time. It's not going to be firing a spread of 4. But a submarine that hasn't fired its torpedoes has 4 torpedoes ready to go. It's been a while since I've done one of these depth charging runs, so let's hope I don't mess this up completely. How's that looking? Oh. Excellent. Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That'll do very nicely. Right, Codrington, you're over here. How far away is this submarine over here? 6,900. Yeah, I'd actually say go and help your friend out in that general direction. You turned that way, because now these two are defenseless. They have no torpedoes left. Speaking of being defenseless, we've evaded the first set, but unfortunately it's not something I can say for the second set. Hi, hello. Hi, yeah. It's tricky still. Can I do something like this and not get smashed to bits? Well, what if I just moved forward? Would that not be enough? Oh, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. We've just about done it, I think. 8 torpedoes, all dodged. Honestly. The only good thing about that is that it wasn't 12 or 16. Like, that's the only good thing I can think about here. Right, well, we've done it. We've dodged all 8. They will hopefully now run out of steam. Which means they won't be a threat at all. Well, seeing as you're facing the completely wrong way, you might as well go and deal with this submarine over here. Can I see it? Just about. What do I need to do to face it? We need to turn to port a little bit more. Do we have visual on it? No. Right, I'm gonna have to deploy my binoculars. This may take a while now. I just need to see the periscope and then I'll know which way to go. Hopefully I don't waste time here by just spinning around and not actually seeing anything. Even though I should. No, still can't see anything. Oh, there it is. Is this it over here? Yes. Right, we need to turn harder port then. And not get in front of any torpedoes as well. Like so. Right, there we go. Yep, now we're facing directly in ahead of it. Good, 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 good. Right, what should we do with you? With you, I think we'll go harder starboard. Stand by the torpedo tubes, please. We'll get some torpedoes fired away. Can we get this one as well, maybe? Nope, that one's too far away. Right, we'll just take this one out then. Put a torpedo here. Lovely. So their torpedoes have gone. They've expired, so to speak. They fired another torpedo, that's U-47. I'm guessing that U-50 will fire another one as well. Yes, of course. There's no point, you won't do it. You won't do it, it's not going to work for you. Sorry not sorry, but it's not going to work. And that's U-47 sunk. Good. Which ship have they fired at? Oh, it would be this one, wouldn't it? Yep. Right, let's just slow the Antelope down. Backwards it is for you. Full astern, if I can call it that. Right, you now need to deal with this contact here at 6,000. Get a little bit closer and we'll fire torpedoes again. Yeah, these won't hit now. We've slowed down. They're not going to be reaching us. And that's a good thing. Yep, continue going backwards. 5,200. If I do a spinny, will that be enough to bring us round? Let's find out. It's spinny time. It is enough. And we can fire torpedoes as well. Good. Good, good, good. Surprisingly, that went quite well. Right, let's drop another torpedo in. Yep, these are all going to miss. That's good. Rather cunningly just slowed down. And here comes another torpedo. Good. Good. That's the U-50 sunk. And now we have to deal with this little sub over here. If I go to the flank, we're not going to get... No, we're not. We won't get we won't get in front of that one, so we can carry on now as normal. Right. I mean, go on, we might as well. Hard a port and then you can try and hunt that one down as well. Over there. We can't officially see it on the sonar just yet because it's out of range, but I have visual on it, and that's enough. Obviously U-43, remember, hasn't fired its torpedoes yet. Be very careful, because they will fire a spread of 4. It's just going to happen. Not a question of if, only a question of when. So there we go. Torpedoes have been fired. It's a long way away, so we should be able to easily dodge them. Yep, I think just a touch to port should be enough for us to dodge these. Good. You carry on forward as you were, because those torpedoes were not fired at you, so there's no danger to you. Oh, those don't look as good now. I know, that they would have gone clear anyway. That's fine. Even go a little bit to starboard, perhaps. Just a tiny little sliver. There we go. So we're at 5,000 now. So we can turn and fire on the next turn. It'll be easy enough, I think. Yep. Carry on, please. No action. Right. Hard to starboard. Stand by the torpedo tubes. You know the drill, I guess, by now. We've got 8 torpedoes ready to fire. We fired that one away. Right, so we've managed to sink 4 U-boats. I'll just go forward, I guess. Oh, they fired a torpedo. Interesting. It's too little, too late at this point, but nevertheless, it's kind of interesting in that respect. There we go. U-43 has been sunk. Good job, destroyers. Very good. Very good. Right. Let's press on. Action reports. On the British side, the destroyers Antelope and Codrington suffered absolutely no damage whatsoever, despite being in a dicey situation at the start. On the German side, the submarines U-41 and U-43 were sunk for 1,032 tons each. The submarines U-47 and U-50 were sunk for 800 tons each. Warship tons sunk on the British side 0, as well as merchant ship tons sunk 0. Warship tons sunk on the German side, however, is 3,664. And 0 merchant ship tons sunk on the German side. It's 3,664 renown earned. And that's a good thing. This isn't a good thing. This is a very, 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 very bad thing here right now. Oh my gosh. This is nope. Do I have to do this? Well, unless you break the game again, yes you do. In the Canary Islands in week 1.5 of November 1939, in partially sunny weather, the light cruiser Achilles and the destroyer Valorous, who are escorting a convoy of merchant ship large freighters, have come under attack. Enemy contact in the afternoon. It's the heavy cruiser / pocket battleship Admiral Graf Spee, the heavy cruiser Blucher with light damage, the light cruiser Leipzig with no damage, and the destroyer Z1. And of course the Germans have the initiative. Happy days. Just as my renown was starting to tick up, and I was like, alright, so we might be at least somewhat better here in terms of renown. But of course, that's not how it was to be. Why, oh why? It's just all going horribly wrong right now. all these German ships here, and they're pretty powerful ones as well, and the destroyer's firing at my light cruiser as well. Of course it is. Of course it is. Who's this? This is the Leipzig, right? And that's the Admiral Graf Spee. How many do you... It's 8. Right, well, what can I do? Harder port and we'll open fire on the Leipzig. Hopefully we can do something. 13 degrees is suggested. 13 degrees is what I shall do, therefore. I've got absolutely no idea whether that's a good elevation or a bad elevation. We do have to adjust for the wind. Well, open fire. Shoot! Oh yes! That's not bad at all. Very nice. 4 out of 4 hits. Scored. You meanwhile get close and try and do something or other to some of the bigger ships. Now, what I'm going to do here is actually use the convoy in an offensive way. What do I mean by that? Well, to keep the Germans distracted for as long as possible, I'm actually going to tempt them with the convoy. Harder port, and actually, you want some? You want some, I'll give it you. They'll keep firing at the convoy until we basically hopefully get way too close for them to do anything. The convoy's also turning and getting closer to them, they're having to readjust their elevation. They're not turning away yet. They're not firing at the Leander anymore, was it? Or the Achilles? Either way, it's the Leander class light cruiser that... I know it's the destroyer that was firing at them in the first place. Right. And the destroyer's actually straddled us already. Right, harder port again, bring a broadside in this time. Let's see how they like that. So that was really good last time. No, it wasn't a little bit long. It wasn't. Don't even try and suggest that it was. It was excellent. 4 out of 4. Right, 13 was over here. So I reckon if I drop that down to about 12.5, or even 12.6 maybe, that should be good. Put the guns here. Shoot! No, they were long. Oh no, that's bad. That is really bad. Really bad, for obvious reasons. Convoy, yep. You're going to charge at them. Ouch, we're going to lose this freighter fairly soon, I think. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why on earth is he using the convoy in an offensive way? You should save the convoy, not throw it into the arms of those who seek to destroy it. And yes, I am actually somewhat inclined to agree with you, but my thinking is that if the if my warships are sunk, then unfortunately the German ships are going to be much quicker than the convoy, so they'll be hunted down and caught anyway. 12.5 was very long, I was saying. I'm actually somewhat inclined to agree with that, so I'll go all the way down to about maybe 10.7. I have to make every salvo count, you see, because if I don't, then bad things will happen. Shoot! Yeah, that's not too bad actually. For now, my main priority is to force the German ships to turn away, and then we can hunt down and sink them potentially. Right, are you all facing that way. I'll do individual instructions just to make sure that they're... Yeah, nothing I can do for you really. You can turn a little bit to starboard actually. There we go. Large freighter, you're going to turn a little bit to starboard as well. There we go. You can turn a little bit more. 15 degrees. Yep. Here we go. No! I forbid that. You're not allowed to do that. Are they all going to go for the... They're not. Right. I'm surprised that large freighter is still afloat. But we've been hit now, and that's a bad thing. Ouch. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Ouch, that's another 2 hits. How badly have we been hit? Main radar light damage, AAA with heavy damage. Yeah, not good. Not good overall. How far away is the 10,000 or so? I've got the Leipzig over here. There is a part of me that wants to turn in and potentially just run under the cover of smoke and then turn and fire torpedoes perhaps. Because the Leipzig has been damaged, like there's no other way of putting it. So have we at this point as well. I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. Let's just move along for now as we are, and if they continue to score hits, then yeah, do what needs to be done. I'm going to gamble that I can potentially force the Leipzig to turn away with this next salvo, so to speak. 10.7 was there. Let's go down a bit. I'm going to go 9.8. And this time I will go armor piercing. Shoot! I don't know if that's done anything for us, but we'll find out soon enough. The aim is to force the Leipzig to turn away. That's my aim that I'm doing now, and then we can focus on someone else. Well, that's a devastating salvo from the Admiral Graf Spee. Not looking good for us at all. Freighter's just taken another battering. But the Leipzig is turning away. So we've managed to do at least that. Although we're looking very poorly now. Very, very poorly. How poorly? We're basically dead. Propulsion, pumps, starboard torpedo tubes, heavy damage. AAA destroyed. Right. There's not much that can be done here. What I will do is I will make smoke and I'll actually turn in towards them and then turn around and hopefully deploy the port torpedo tubes. We still have the destroyer that we could potentially use in an offensive way to potentially take out some of the heavier ships out there. We are making a smoke screen, so in theory they shouldn't hit us as easily. Ouch. But the Leipzig is damaged, they're turning away, so we've managed to turn away at least one ship. I'm using the smoke screen! That's illegal. You shouldn't be able to do that. If I'm using a smoke screen, I should be invulnerable-ish. Anyway, keep checking your damage. How far away are they? I can't really tell. Turn around, get the port torpedo tubes in, and then hopefully we can potentially launch some torpedoes their way, and hopefully sink them, or at least damage them in some way or other. There's a convoy here, by the way, guys, if you're interested in that. That's one of my turrets gone. Please just stay afloat for long enough to launch torpedoes. Wow. Blue Jet has abandoned fighting the convoy for now. They've decided it's better to go for the escort first, seeing as they both outnumber and outgun said escort. Yeah, this isn't working for us. We might be very close to them, but realistically we're not going to be able to do much, I don't think. If I could just take out one of the heavier ships, that could give me enough time to do something about the other one. Maybe. Yes, we're so close that we're messing with them now. I think. Please miss, please miss, please miss. It worked. I manifested a miss here. I'm going to have to drop all torpedoes in and hopefully... well, hopefully I'll be able to turn hard enough. Miss! Didn't work! No! 9.2. Should we or should we not? It's a gamble. Which one do I do? Well, no, look at it this way. This is where we can find torpedoes. But we're nowhere near, are we? What about the... no. One more turn like this, and then maybe we can do something from there. I may live to regret this, and the way I may live to regret this is that I may not live. If you know what I mean. Please miss. That's another turret gone. If we can survive this salvo. If we can survive just this salvo, we can take out the Admiral Graf Spee. One more ship now to survive. Right, go. Hard to starboard, stand by the torpedo tubes. Go! Please go! Yes, yes, in here! Right, I need to hurry up with this because they're going to be going under fairly soon. If I go... they're saying that. They're going pretty fast as well. 9.3. Let's go... 7.3. Let's go... 6.3. Let's go 5.3. And... all the stern clear? I'm not sure if it will. Oh well. Let's go for it anyway. Or should we not? Nope, go for it anyway. Right, Achilles, this is probably your last stand now. You're battered and bruised, but fire those torpedoes away. The Valorous will have to dodge ever so slightly here. Good, that's fine. Convoy just continue to move forward. Right, the torpedoes should hit. We should get some very good hits on them now. You're soaking up shells like a sponge. You're not a light cruiser, you're a battleship. No, no. Yes! Yes! We've taken out the Admiral Graf Spee. They're gone. 4 out of 4 hit. No, 3 out of 4, my bad, excuse me. Just 3 out of 4, but we're in a dicey situation ourselves. But we've got the Blucher right over here. If we save this convoy, then I'm just going to be completely amazed. Make smoke, make smoke. They're going to be fixated still on the Achilles. It's the Achilles, right? Yes, it's the Achilles. Pumps heavy damage, A turret, B turret, and AAA destroyed. So far. But now that I think about it, right, the Achilles has been sunk. Right. The battleship Achilles, I should probably say, because that's how it feels. Oh, you! Oh, so now you decide to open up. Oh, it's dicey still. I thought that maybe if the Leipzig continued to run away, and I could force the destroyer to turn away as well and sink the Blucher with torpedoes, then maybe I could declare myself a marginal winner here. Well, what was the final damage upon sinking for the Achilles? Oh, they got propulsion as well with heavy damage, and main spotter and main radar destroyed. We've got the Valorous over here. Are we close enough to fire immediately or not? I'm going to argue and say that we are. How close are we to this ship, if we can tell? 5,000. Go on, let's do it. Harder starboard, stand by the torpedo tubes. Let's see if we're close enough. Yes, we're close enough. Oh, this could work. This could work. There's just one problem. I only have 6 torpedoes, but I probably need a little bit more than that. Mind you, if we could take out the Blucher as well, that would be very, very good. So they're over here. 7.1 hits them immediately. How do we do this? They're at 31 knots as well. I'm going to put one over here, one at 7.1. I'll put one at 8.1. And I'll put one at 9.1. It's a heavy cruiser, so do we put 3 or 4 in? I'll put one more in. We'll go 0.1 as well. And I'd like to think that that should be enough. So Valorous, a huge effort required from you here. Please fire those torpedoes away. It's a huge effort that we're requiring here, I know. A light cruiser against what is effectively... Well, what is it effectively? A pocket battleship, a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser and a destroyer. the Valorous is gone! That's it then. I have no way to defend. But they should sink from that. Please sink. Go on. Come on, they have to sink from that. That's 3 torpedo hits. Go on. Please just give me this at the very least. Come on. Yes, you're rolling over. Come on. Blow up and sink, please. Come on. It's not going to do it, is it? Should have thrown all of them in, and then we would have possibly done it. That was a mistake on my part. But they have to be sinking soon, right? Well, either way, well, what do we do? What do we do now then? The escort has been sunk. I don't know. I guess desperately try and turn away. But I think that we're not going to be able to do anything here. It's just not going to work. If only I'd dropped all the torpedoes in, I should have done that. I should have said, we're going to lose this destroyer, and say, throw caution to the wind and just go with everything. That's what I should have done. Unfortunately, it's not what I did. And they've put the fires out as well. Seriously? They're just not going to sink, are they? Let's be honest. Nope. Right, in that case then, because there's nothing I can do, and there's no real prospect of the, can I see my destroyer perhaps sinking or not? They've already gone under, haven't they? Yeah, they've gone under already. Right, because there's no real prospects of the Blucher sinking, I won't bore you all with me trying to save the convoy through maneuverability. So what I'm going to do is just pause the recording and I don't know, if something happens I'll restart it, but if nothing happens, if the convoy gets annihilated, then well, then you'll find out either way. So I should be back in a tick. So unfortunately I was unable to save the convoy. The last of the large freighters has now been sunk. The Blucher annoyingly stayed afloat, and along with the Leipzig and the Z1 finished everything off. Right, it's not a particularly good action report, but nevertheless, on the British side, the light cruiser Achilles was sunk for 9,700 tons, the destroyer Valorous was sunk for 1,300 tons, and unfortunately all the merchant ship large freighters were sunk for 8,700 tons or 7,800 tons each. On the German side, not all bad news. The heavy cruiser / pocket battleship Admiral Graf Spee was sunk for 12,000 tons. The heavy cruiser Blucher received medium damage. Apparently the 3 torpedoes does medium damage, but that's by the by. The light cruiser Leipzig received medium damage, and the destroyer Z1 received no damage. Warship tons sunk on the British side 11,000, merchant ship tons sunk on the British side 41,700, warship tons sunk on the German side 12,000 tons, merchant ship tons sunk on the German side 0, 12,000 renown earned. Unfortunately we have to replace these ships over here. And we lost a convoy up here as well, but there's no convoys up here, so I'm not sure what that was about. We've got 18,000 renown, So I suppose well, what should I do? What I'm going to do is actually get the destroyers that I want to use, ideally. I've not done this strategy before, but one JKN and is it one I-class or one tribal? I'm gonna say one I-class and see how that goes. Right, we'll send you guys in to here, and yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that'll be all for this episode. Bit of a mixed bag, I suppose, but bittersweet if I can call it that. But anyway, that would be all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. If you enjoy the content I make, then leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.